I'm live. I'm live. Welcome to the bloody madhouse. Welcome Friday Night Live, guys, at Woolies. It has been an interesting week, I have to say. Bruno, you are okay, but you don't need to be so needy. Okay? It's okay. It's okay. You're just too needy. You're too needy. This is Bruno's being very needy for some reason. Aren't you, McGinno? You okay? Oh, what's wrong? What's wrong? What is it? What is it? I'm not going anywhere. There's nobody here except me and the dogs. So the dog, Bruno's a little bit needy. I just give him a wee head massage. Who's online there, guys? Jump into the comments and say something. Get those thumbs up as well. Let's talk about axes. Let's talk about this weekend of axes and stuff that's going to happen. Roddy, how's it going? You're welcome. I'm going to put my glasses back on. Sorry, I can't see. So, Brunicus. Oh. He's being really needy today for some reason. Hey. No, you leave her alone. The other dog's under the table, you see. So, he'll go in there. He'll get bored and he'll go in and annoy the other dog and just wake her up. Doug, how's it going? So I have both my moderators on. Oh, Jesus. Doug, thank you once again for the axe. Hey, it is. I'm going to try and not give away too much tonight. Okay, so it's interesting. That's all I'm going to say. It is an interesting axe. It is. I took it with me down the Red Branch today to split some wood. But I'm going to open the window here. But when I got down the Red Branch, I went over to split some wood. I remembered that I had the parachute up, so it's nice. It's nice. I don't know if I love it, but it's nice. It's definitely nice, guys. But listen, the Husqvarna comes tomorrow night, and then you have a look at that, and then Sunday night, the head-to-head and everything. Well, it's not really a head-to-head, guys. Listen. Yes, it is indeed. It is indeed, guys. The 2 rounds of wood that I picked 2 rounds of wood off a beech tree that I had sitting down in Red Branch, and have been sitting there for a year. And it is definitely fugly. There's neither of them are winning any contests, I have to say, any prettiness contest. Not like me. I was voted most handsome man in Ireland. Frank, Poppy, and John, you're very welcome. You're very welcome. We're talking about axes at the minute. We're talking about the video that went up there at 6 o'clock about the axes. Guys, everybody make sure to click that bell notification on the premiere for Sunday. Okay? Go on to it, click it so you get notified when it's going live and stuff, so you don't miss it. And I don't know if that makes any difference or anything to the video or to the channel, but I see people saying stuff like that, so I thought, why not? So listen, it splits. It definitely splits. There's no getting away from that, and it's light. Okay, now I think but both of them are light, right? This is the problem. I can only talk about one because only one video has come out. Okay. Now, what I did do is I shot one video and then I shot the other video. So I shot the Fiskars video and then I shot the Husqvarna video straight away, right? So I'm puffing a bit in the Husqvarna video, but then I left it for a day, right? I thought about it and I went back and then I did the comparison video. And do you know, for all the stuff I had been thinking about seeing on the video, when I put the two of them head to head and swung one and then the other and one and then the other, that's when you see changes, or that's when you see differences. Okay, so it was interesting. Interesting. So, yes. And do you know that Homebase have a copy of the Fiskars? So I'm actually thinking I might get one of them and do a head-to-head with it and the Fiskars as well. It might be interesting. So, but you listen, then I was thinking, oh, plenty of firewood. But sure, I went out today and split firewood for an hour, just sort of mucking about. There's not a lot of firewood left, and it's all going to be pine at the minute because I've no hardwood. So I need to get a big sycamore or something, or a big beech. But it's good, interesting, an interesting weekend for you guys, and hopefully hopefully it all works. The video's performing well, but I didn't think it wouldn't. But here, listen, Red Branch Bushcraft. The cat just jumped in the bloody window. The window's in the roof. Mittens, I don't want you in here. I don't want you in here. Sorry. Bit of cat wrestling there. Bet you weren't expecting cat wrestling on your Friday night's viewing. Mittens came in the window. Now, you know what happens when Mittens, Bruno, that whole big cat dog thing. I don't know. I don't think cats and dogs naturally fight. I just think it's when it says, "Hey, here, get up here, guys." 6 people online. 1 thumbs up, and I'm going to say that thumbs up is from Roddy. Get the thumbs out and get the thumbs up, guys. No, I had to put the cat out the window. You see, so the cat comes in the window, but the cat will drive the dogs mental. That's what happens. So normally at like 3 o'clock in the morning, the cats will be fighting outside, and then Bruno will try to jump through the window to get the cat. And it's like, here he comes. Bruno, where's the cat? Where's the cat? Where's the cat? Where's the cat, Bruno? Where's the cat? And listen to this crack, hey. Listen to this crack. Guess what Wooly is starting tomorrow? Wooly is in Egypt. So listen, I have the cold, right? And I've been suffering a little bit in the last 2 weeks, actually, leading up to this. And it's this week it's really come on. And it really come on for about 2 days, like really, a cold here. A little bit of a cough, but not much, but like sinusy and a head cold and everything. Okay, Jesus, I wasn't well in the 2 weeks leading up to it. I don't know if I was talking about being in the doctors and stuff and having a really, really fast heart rate and stuff like that. But anyway, so I have cut back from my running. So I was out running 3 days a week and stuff like that. And when I sort of stopped doing that type of activity, I sort of start thinking to myself, Wayne, how's it going? You made it. You were too late last week, I think. And so what I do is I sort of be thinking to myself, look, I need to do something else, even though I'm supposed to be resting. I'll go back running again next week. Bruno, what are you looking at? Hey, get over here. So, 9 o'clock Irish time every week, Wayne. You're very welcome. So, last week I signed up to do 100 press-ups a day in May. Here. For a cancer charity. It's harder to say that. Bruno, get over here. Come on, good dog. Good dog. Sit. He's a good dog. He's a good dog, isn't he, Doug? He's a good dog, isn't he, Roddy? Oh, yes. He's going to be left in the house all on his own because tomorrow I am opening my business again. Woohoo! So I have a group in the morning for 3 hours, and then a group in on Sunday morning for 3 hours as well. He's a great Doug. Doug. He's a great Doug. Doug. He's a Doug. He's a Doug, but Indiana's a Doug as well. This is confusing for for the non-Celts. I'm going to have to say, you know, Roddy, Celtic League and stuff. That is the question, John. That is the question. Let's look into that a little bit, okay? I would have said Maul all the time. Splitting with the double bit axe has changed my opinion a little bit. The first day of camp always involves fire. Always. The first hour always involves fire. So that's Doug. Bruno, leave the washing alone. He's licking the washing. So, yeah, fire. It's always fire. First day of every camp is fire. It's fire by ferro rod. Second day, we look at something else, and then we normally go back to fire again on the third day. It depends on the group. So John, here's the thing, right? I would have said Maul. Big, wide, ignorant brute of a Maul, right? The Hultifers is a Maul, but it's not a big brutey one. It's quite narrow and it's long. Okay, so you know, so Roddy's Scottish. So but splitting with the double bit axe really is a nice thing to do, John. It's real. The split, it splits really well, as long it bites really deep, splits really well, and it's all three Mauls are the same weight. That's the thing. The Hultifers, the Hultifers, the Fiskars, and the Husqvarna are all around the same weight. I actually think the Husqvarna and the Hultifers are the same weight, but that will come out in the video. There's a difference in the weight that I didn't know of. I thought they were both the same weight. So apparently, who handled that? Roddy or Doug? So Scotsman is a bad word. That Wayne, that your comment there was held for moderation. You don't have to apologize for being American, Wayne. There's plenty of Americans on here. Good man, Roddy. And I have loads of American cousins as well. That was a joke, by the way. So listen, what was I going to say? It's surprising. It's surprising, right? Splitting with an axe will improve your technique for splitting with a maul, definitely. So you got to learn you got to learn to read the wood better. You got to learn to split in the right place and swing it, you know, and be more precise with your hits and stuff. So I don't know. There's pros and cons of each. That's a really good question. That's a really good question, John. So what do you guys think? Maul or axe? Right? By axe, I mean splitting or felon profile. If that's what you mean, John. But in a perfect world, my favorite would be an Easton made splitter. A Maul for shitty wood and an axe for everything. See that little gate behind me, the little baby gate. Well, that keeps Bruno out of that room. Bruno could jump over something like twice the height of that, no problem. But he just never seems to bother. He just never bothers. So, Bruno, there's nothing. The cat's not in there. The cat's not in. Do you know what I think he's looking for? I think he's looking for the girls. Come here. Come on. You're all right. You're all right. It's okay. The girls have gone away for the weekend, and Siobhan. So, and because I'm opening up this weekend, I couldn't go. Pat, you're welcome. We didn't think you were going to make it. So it's Oh, Bruno. Guys, a heads up. Okay, yeah. So listen, turned on my analytics the other day. Have it on my phone. Do we what's it called? This little thing here, right? And 3 out of 10. It's doing okay. So it tells you all this stuff about your. If you have a channel and you don't have this app, it's very good. Thank you very much, Wayne. Yes, he's right. We're minus 6 thumbs up there. So I go on to this the other day and I got a notification and it says your channel is performing. One video on your channel is doing really well and is driving 180 something % more views than normal to your channel, right? So it's not there anymore. Oh, that's a pity. Well, there you go. It's now at 137%. Do you see that? I've never seen that before. Ever seen that before. So, do you remember the amazing bushcraft shelter video that I did? The one with no talking that you're all laughing at and everything. Oh, well, you need all that. You need the Benny Hill music and all in it. Well, it's gone mental. I couldn't believe it. It's had like. Check out the views. Can you see that? It's plus 953%. So what I did, guys, and this is a little technique that you use, right? A YouTube technique. It's called doubling down, right? If you have a video that's performing well, performing better than other videos that you have uploaded recently, you do another video based on that subject as quick as possible. So what I've done is, guys, is I'm going to remove the winter bushcraft videos from Woolly's World, and they have now been uploaded to Red Branch Bushcraft. So if you see them come out, you don't have to comment on them and anything. Yeah, John, and it's for me, I don't even think it's as simple as that. I think it depends on the piece of wood itself. So you swing an axe into a piece of wood, and you guys, and if you do any sort of splitting, you know yourself, as soon as that piece of wood, as soon as how many times have I put the piece of wood up on a video and said, we'll start with a nice easy piece. 4 minutes later, 2 heart attacks and a stroke, and the piece of wood's laughing at me and it's going nowhere, so. And that happens in Sunday's video. Guys, Sunday's video is a bloody siege. A siege. Wait till you see the wood I split. My God, Doug, you saw a little bit of it. So it's just some wood is tougher than others. That is it. So I have had. Okay, so. These 2 pieces of wood that I split on Sunday come out of the same stem, right beside each other. They're the matching, so there's this one and then this one cut. And one of them is like, but they have been sitting out for a year. So they haven't been sitting out for a year. So they're well seasoned, so they're great. Oh, excuse me. But I broke my lawnmower. Last Monday. Wait and hear this, guys. This is knowledge. This is somebody who has a lot of knowledge, right? So, and this is in relation to the Husqvarna 181 that I can't start. Remember, we've seen it. We've seen the videos. Okay, so I'm going to have to draw diagrams for this. These are going to be excited because there's Woolly's drawing diagrams. Okay, so I took my lawnmower in to get fixed. It needs a service anyway. 2, you're very welcome. You've sheep to tend to and trees to fell. How's that going for you? Did you pass? Or you can PM me if you want, hey. So here's the crack. So I'm in at my saw guy with my lawnmowers, right? And I'm talking to him about the Husqvarna 181 SE, right? And I'm saying to him, It's not working. The compression's too high. I can't get it to start. And I'm explaining to him how I have to take the spark plug out and crank it over a couple of times and then put it back in loosely to get it to fire, right? I'm waiting to hear this. Waiting to hear what he says. He says, some saws built back in the 80s are spark plug specific, right? What that means is that only the spark plug that is on the thing. Ah, good man. I thought it was today, Toe. Only the spark plug that is in, you know, the schematics is the only one that will work with that saw. He says, but this is an army saw, so God knows what's going on with that saw. I says, I was telling him that, remember, Pat, you were saying to go on and get the exact serial number of the spark plug that's recommended for it, right? And that's what I did, right? And he said, he says, oh, I know Tanaka brush cutters. A Tanaka brush cutter will work really well when it's out of the factory. Some model of brush cutter. Tanaka make good stuff as well, guys. But he says that once you take them in for a service and change the spark plugs, they don't work properly because it's the spark plug. And I was like, what do you mean it's the spark plug? I says, it feels like the spark plug is too long. He says, take this spark plug. This is exactly the same as your other spark plug, except that the little sparky bit, I don't know what it's called, is nearly inside the spark plug. Okay, so that's your normal spark plug, yeah? And that's what the one was like that Husqvarna recommended. Okay. So he gave me one exactly the same, except it's like that. Okay, same spark plug, same threads, everything fits. I put it in the saw. I pulled it over a couple of times really slowly. No fiddling, no messing about. Boom, pop, away it went. The saw's running fine. Saw's running fine. Now, I would have been away checking cranks, checking seals, doing all that stuff, thinking that there's no way it can be something as simple as just the sparky bit on the spark plug sits too proud when it's in the engine. Okay, and that's what it was. That's like, you know, we're just standing there having a conversation in between talking about fixing the carburetor on a bloody lawnmower. So hopefully that's it sorted. Probably needs a service as well, and I definitely think there's an issue with clutch springs there. It's just pinging a wee bit, ping, 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 you know, like that. So that's. And listen, I'm going to put an offer, and I'm going to see if my auntie wants to sell it to me. Hang on. Somebody's messaging me. I'm going to shut down Facebook there. Okay, so picky is the word. Picky is the word. So these old saws must. I don't know. You guys work on old saws. You guys do a lot more of your own work on saws than I do. So it just seems to be the case that the saw is just a little bit picky, and it's probably only ever going to work on that type of spark plug. Do you know what I mean? So, and it's not like a. It's not a brand I've ever seen before, but he just put his hand into a box and just went, you know, try that one. So that is what I did. But I haven't been running the saws all week, you know. That's crazy, isn't it? It's crazy. It's just that, you know, these completely engineered to the millimeter machine, and it won't work because it needs to be the right type of spark plug. Well, listen, I think Hit Sig, how's it going? You're very welcome, guys. I'm thinking of putting a new bar on it. I don't have a decent bar for it, so I'm looking for recommendations. Anything it's going to be the big bar mount, isn't it? Anything that fits the 365 will fit it. I was looking at Oregon and stuff like that. No way. No way. Your new saw, Pat. The new saw. Already. That is unbelievable. What's a D? Oh, is that the model? Or is that the size, Doug? I have a wash on again. You can hear that. Is that the size of the bar? I do think that I should probably be. Pat, that is unreal. I can't believe that. Can't believe that. You must be so disappointed. I would be pissed. You know, I see these fancy lightweight bars and stuff like that. Because I want a 24-inch bar. Oh, okay. 2 for the price of 1, Roddy. 2 for the price of 1. Bounty's my favorite bar as well. So what I want is I want a 24-inch bar because I have about 4 24-inch chains. And I would like, I'm not sure, guys, your recommendations. Tell me what you use. Tell me what works. I know Oregon works. Oregon's gone very quiet on the email side of things. I'm not hearing from them anymore. So, like, as in they're not replying to emails. I don't understand why. So maybe they have decided that Woolies World is not worth plying with all these beautiful gifts anymore. So, Oregon USA seem to be up for it, but not the UK guys. So let me know what you think, guys. Come on, shout them out. Let's give me your recommendations. What's those fancy ones called? Rafi, you got my message. How's it going? Welcome to Woolies World. Don't get us still. Don't get us still. Don't. Oh no, listen. Sorry. Listen, boys. Get whatever you want, whatever makes you happy. Yeah, I'm surprised. Did they give any idea? Did Pat? Did they say, HMA, how's it going? You're very welcome. We were just talking about the 181, and we were looking for bar recommendations for the 181. And I was telling the boys and girls, and I was drawing diagrams. Okay, HMA on this one here is a drawing of the sort of size of a spark plug that goes in the 181, right? As per Husqvarna specifications. I went into my saw shop guy and I was explaining to him the crack about it not starting and stuff like that, and he gave me a spark plug that is like that, and it's more, guys. It's nearly inside it. And it's running. I don't have to do any tinkering with it. I can just pull it out. It's still really difficult. You're talking about 3 big, long, very slow pulls until it retracts, and then and again. But on the third one, it pops, and then you're ready to rock. Massive difference. Massive difference. Oh, the Shuggy Hara. The Shuggy Hara. Now, they look cool, don't they? They look really cool. So imagine the 181 with a Shuggy Hara bar on it. So I'll finish up the 181 stuff. So I was down doing a bit of work for my auntie, and I made her an offer on the saw. So whether or not she accepts, I don't know. I don't know what make it is. I will have to dig that out and send you a message, hey, because it's in the shed, and it's in the shed. No, I'm not going to run to the shed. It would take me 5 minutes. You just want me to run to the shed and get the spark plug? See, you might help your dad's saw. So it's exactly the same spark plug. It's just that the sparker bit is nearly recessed. Okay, it's so it's not any spark plug I'd ever seen before. He had a big box of them. He said, no, put that one in it, because he had something happen to him before with Tanakas. So anyway, chainsaw bars. So it needs to be large amount. It needs to be, and he's away. This is the Oregon bar that I have on the Franken saw. Okay, so it's 3/8, 1.5 millimeter. Okay, so 1.5 mils gauge and 3/8 pitch. Isn't that it? Isn't that the way that works? I'm not very good at that stuff. So it's got 11 teeth in the sprocket. So 24-inch, guys. Send me your recommendations. Okay, comment them on this video. Put it on pro. Okay. I'm okay. Right. Okay. See, you see that link you sent me, Doug? I'll never be able to find that tomorrow. So if you can, instead of commenting in the live chat, if you comment on the video or comment on the Fiskars video or something like that, and then I'll be able to see it. I know it'd be nice, aren't they? But you see, the thing is, like, a 24-inch Oregon bar is like 80 quid. 80 quid. 80 quid for a bar, boy. You know, there's a reason why I run those piranha bars, you know, that Northern Herb Supplies. Like, they're only 20 quid, 30 quid. But even I was looking at it the other day, and this has very little use. And it's still laminating at the nose. You know, so and it's on both sides, so it's like it's a fault in it. It's like the steel is peeling back like this. So I was like, bugger. But the one HMA, the 181 would pull a 24, no problem, won't it? Probably pull a bloody 28, no problem as well. So that's what I'll look into. If I click on this, what? Oh no! What did I do? Oh, currently unavailable. Doesn't ship the. I press something there. Yeah, I like the Oregon bars, guys. I gotta say, Mark, how's it going? Nice, hunting turkeys. It's crazy. We just buy them in the shops here. They don't have turkeys. Oh yeah, I do, and it was really funny. I remember about 5 years ago being in the saw shop where I was the other day, and somebody in the saw shop that was there said, "You have the bar on your chainsaw on upside down." Not somebody who worked there. So somebody said, "Your bar's on upside down." I says, "No, you should be rotating your bar every time you sharpen your chain, you know." But this guy didn't sharpen his own chain, so he was like, "No, you shouldn't. No, you shouldn't." And your man behind the counter was like, "Yeah, you should. You should be rotating that bar all the time, and you should be dressing it, and you should be filing it, and you should be, you know what I mean." Thanks, Doug. Got it. Oh, sorry, the cheapest decent bar you can buy. Send me that Sugihara link, not Amazon, if you don't mind. Oh no, it's fine. I'll get the code of it. Wayne, thank you very much for joining in. Have a look at the video, the Fiskars video, and the Husqvarna split and axe video is coming out tomorrow. And don't forget, guys, I want you all to click on that bell notification for the premiere that's coming out on Sunday, okay? Would you dress it that often, Pat? I just sort of check it and, you know, and sort of dress it as needed. but then look what happened to the other 20-inch bar that I had on the Franken. Sure, it went. So, Roddy, what happens? Thank you, Doug. What happens? I'll use this. Okay, is that you end up with little burrs along the sides. Okay, or it can wear down a little bit uneven on one side of your bar. So what you need to do is you need to even them off, okay, and remove the burrs. Or what ends up happening is that your chain is sort of going off to the side all the time, and you don't realize. And your bar, you suddenly end up you're cutting a wee bit sideways. And if it's cutting sideways enough, when your kerf gets down a bit and the saw starts to go like that, the saw will jam. Your blade will jam. So plastic handles. So it's just dressing the bar. And even I watched a video a long time ago on Buchan, and he was talking about increasing not the pitch. I can't remember now. What is that called? What is that called? That 1.5 millimeter bit. What's that called again? I can't remember. So he was talking about getting a chain with a thicker gauge when your saw starts to wear out, going 0.5 of a mil up. Kerf, thank you. And I just said that like 5 seconds ago as well when talking about the kerf of the cut. So getting a thicker gauge chain to stop the chain from wobbling as much. Okay, so if you're running your saw a lot, Roddy, you should be checking it. Basically, when you're sharpening your saw, you should be turning the bar over, okay, and you just run your fingers along it and see if you can feel any raised bits or any wire edges, and you just file them off and lift it up, look down the line, and make sure everything is straight, is flat, okay, because if it starts going like that, that means you're going to have an issue when you're in your cuts and stuff. So as far as I know, am I brilliant at doing that? Not at all. I'm shit at doing that. So, but I need to get better. I was good at it for a while. I don't know why. I just have let it slip a bit. But hey, Buchan's about to hit 300,000 subscribers. It is that is absolutely insane. That is crazy. Absolutely crazy. Can you believe that? 300,000 subscribers. Listen, and here is the thing, right? Buchan, if you're watching, amazing channel. You book every trend. It's unreal. It's you just do the same thing. No, listen, that's not even the right way of saying it. You do your own thing all the time. All the time. Buchan just does his own thing. And guys, if you are into YouTube like I am, yes, belt sander's brilliant for it. Belt sander is excellent. What I do is, guys, is I put a belt sander in a vise upside down so that it's spinning like that. So it's like a table sander, and then you can just hold it on it, and you can get it nice and straight. And just whoop, whoop, like that. Lovely stuff. So if you're into YouTube like I am, so I will study YouTube and I will study about making better videos, and I'll try to learn new ways to make better videos. A lot of the times I'll go out and I'll just shoot absolute crap and put out a shit video. But guys, I watch videos about making YouTube videos and about studying trending topics. And listen, Roddy, buy a Black & Decker belt sander, right? Don't bother buying anything expensive, because belt sanders break all the time. I bought a belt sander for 14 quid on Amazon, a Black & Decker. Black & Decker make Stanley, DeWalt, Black & Decker. The company's actually called Stanley Black & Decker. So, guys, and I watch all these things about trending topics, about how to double down on stuff and how to do all these different things to make your YouTube channel more successful. Buchan follows none of those principles, and I love it. I love it. I absolutely love it. because he just like puts out his videos, you know, and everybody watches them because they're so good. They're so good. There's nobody like him on YouTube. 300,000 subscribers, guys, is unreal. Unreal. But do you think? John? I would class myself as a new saw guy. I'm only running saws 5 years, you know, so I know. You see, that's the thing, like, you know, so and here's the thing, and this just sums it up, right? So I sent him a message the other day on WhatsApp, and I says, hey, Buggin, you're about to hit 300,000 subscribers. That's absolutely mental. And he said, Wooly, you've been here from the start, man. Thanks very much. And I was like, what the hell's he thanking me for? He shouldn't be. I was like, no, don't thank me, man. It's you, you know. So, Roddy, tell your wife I love her. Evie calls Buchan Uncle Buchan. That's very funny. It's very, very funny. It's great. And, you know, and he's right. He is so right. The power of community and the power of YouTube that comes around it. You know, listen, guys, I can give or take Facebook, and I miss a lot of stuff because I'm not on Facebook that often, you know, so because everything is done through bloody Facebook, you know, so I had to put Facebook back on my phone because work's starting back up again. Like, so it's like, I don't know, but YouTube, guys, it's like, and I know I've said this before, and I've gone on about this, and how the advantage, the most positive aspect of uploading a video every day, right, is the people see you guys in the comment section there. That's what it is. It's like, I upload a video, and I know that Roddy, that Pat, that Doug, that John, that Stephen, that all you guys are all gonna, and Mark, and these are all going to be in the comments, and everybody's going to be chatting to each other and interacting with each other, and it's amazing. It's absolutely amazing. So long may it continue. By the way, I'm cancelling my YouTube channel. End of stream. I should have had a black thing. I should have had something I want. Right, that's it. No, I'm cancelling. No more. Doug. Oh, I think I broke the camera. No, it fixes that. Doug, leave the child in school. He'll be okay. Come on, this is more important. No, it's not. It's not. Family's always first. But hey, what was I saying? Okay. Before I went away off and one about Buchan Billy Ray. I'm assuming you all are Buchan subscribers as well, guys. I know a lot of people came over from Buchan at various stages, so I'm assuming that you all are, and everybody knows who he is. You know, so it's such a big character, and what you were saying is right, Doug. Is that he's just being himself, you know. So and I think it takes a little while to sort of figure that out, that you just need to be yourself in these things. So and that's what I've always tried to do, you know. So and in my life as well, like, but on YouTube as well. So hang on. Oh yes, they are, Roddy. They are indeed. They are tough to watch. They're tough to watch. I can't watch them. And I don't understand how he keeps up. You know, like does it get to the here's the thing, guys. If three of you comment at once, I have to stop talking and go, Like, at what stage do you just stop replying to comments? And I know this is something that is often discussed in YouTube forums about people not replying to comments on videos. Never mind live feeds. I don't know if people go live. If a lot of people do a lot of live videos. Jim, you're very welcome. Good man, Pat. Good man, Pat. Exactly it. Loggers, helicopter logging. Unreal. I when I was in Montana, I sat and watched these guys in helicopters clearing power lines. Have you ever seen that? I think in one of the Die Hard films. It's Die Hard films. In some film, they have like this big thing with circular saw blades on it. Jesus Christ of Almighty! So crazy, absolutely crazy. It'd be some crack running one of them for a day. It'd be some crack running a helicopter for a day, wouldn't it? Well, for about 30 seconds, and then I'd crash it into the side of a mountain because I don't know how to fly a helicopter. But Pat, do you ever fly a helicopter in the Marines? You have flown helicopters or been in helicopters? I've been in helicopters, but I've never flown them. It must be crazy. It must be crazy. The mechanics and the engineering. Oh, John, hopefully I'll never do the rig again in my life. No, oh Jesus, sorry. No, I'm not. No, I won't have the time. Guys, I'm starting work again tomorrow, back in Red Branch Bushcraft. So I'm going to be from tomorrow, it's every Saturday and Sunday, working 6 hours a day, Saturday and Sunday. And then coming into July, that will be 7 days a week. So that will be July until for 9 weeks. So really, Pat, sorry, I'm responding to Pat. So they had you flying helicopters, then you discovered you were colorblind, and they're like, no, well, you can't fly them anymore. Oh, well, I suppose it sort of makes sense. So I know, Mark, it's great. It's great to be back. It's great to be back. I've been down in Red Branch, just tidying stuff up and getting stuff ready. And the group that's coming in tomorrow have been coming in for nearly 2 years. So they come in every Saturday, just a good group of lads. They're all up for it. We say, right, this is what we're doing. So it's good. It's good because they're good crack, and you don't have to tell them twice. Say, right, okay, go do this. This is what we're going to do. Let's do it. And they're like, okay, let's go. Whereas there's a lot of cajoling with summer camp groups and stuff like that. So you and there's like a 2-day breaking in period of where you're getting to know them, and they're pushing boundaries, and you're maintaining boundaries and stuff, and it all works and it's all fun. That's the main thing. So it'll be good to be back. So what are we talking about? Oh, the reek. Jesus, I don't know. We have been talking about Achill a lot, John. Do you know that? Now we used to go there when we moved home. When we moved home to the East Coast, we went back every year. So, and we went back with Siobhan's father and family and stuff. But we haven't done that in a couple of years. So I don't know. It'd be nice to get back. Achill's like, I don't know. You're only allowed to eat outside at the minute. You couldn't eat outside in Achill. You would die. You'd die of hypothermia. You maybe could eat outside in Achill for 1 day of the year. So couldn't see the difference between the red and green lights. Is that important? Oh, excuse me. What about the red and green tracers? Yeah, I know it's going to be cool to be back, and it's so nice to be back with these guys as well. This is the super cool thing, like, so. Yeah, so yeah, it'll be fun. It'll be fun. So I need to start thinking about stuff like that now. This is what happens to me. So now what would be happening on Woolly's World if I hadn't split the channel is there would be about 10 bushcraft videos come out in a row now. But that'll all go on the Red Branch now, which is cool as well. So guys, it's fun. It's good to be back. It's all still a bit crazy. It's all still a bit crazy. And I really feel that in September we're all going to be shut down again. That's what I think. I think this is just going to be in waves all the time because people get complacent and they're letting everybody back, and the shops all opened again today in the north. The pubs open again today for outside drinking. I'm sure they are a bloody siege. Jesus, flying a helicopter out of a hangar. That sounds... You won't only have to hover it about that high off the ground. When we were up the Reek, John, we used to have the Air Corps with us, the Irish Air Corps. Now this is the first easing of non-essential. We're going to go to the top with our Husqvarna saws and bring logs and everything and cut them up. Yeah. Husqvarna Owners Club. Hang on, there's a Husqvarna Owners Club. Yeah, it's getting relaxed. Hey, it's getting. But listen, I don't even know what's happening with yous, Roddy. What's going on with yous? Everything's different. So we are in the UK, but there's Ireland, or sorry, there's Northern Ireland, there's England, there's Scotland, and there's Wales, and everybody's different. So it's like, I don't know. I know what's going on. So it's all a bit nuts. And oh, excuse me. And the Republic is different as well, guys. So the Republic of Ireland. So it's everything's just a little bit different. Everybody has different rules. So technically, I am still not allowed to cross the border, into the south of Ireland, which is mental. And God help the poor guard that tries to stop me crossing the border. Jesus Christ. Same here. Shops open, but is that today, Roddy, or when was that? That's all happened today here in the north. Right. Okay. Lockdown till July? Really? Grumpy Toe, I'm responding to you. Sorry, man. The south is going to be locked down until July. You see, it's crazy. It's crazy. Oh, Monday passed. Okay. Right. Got you, Roddy. Yeah, so it's today. So, like, I was driving past the pub there's 3 pubs in the village, 2 pubs in the village here. So, there's one around the corner I don't have to drive past. I was driving past the pub today, and it was, there was a fair few people outside it drinking pints, so those fair few people outside it drinking pints are probably still outside it drinking pints and probably lamped and battering the heads of each other up and down the street, so this is what happens, isn't it? You all get drunk and they all start hugging each other and they all start singing. Doug, it is open. They just haven't told you. They don't want you back. Not until you wax your back. That's what they said. They sent me a letter. Doug needs to wax his back or he's not getting back onto the nudist beach. But Journey North, you're very welcome. You're very welcome. We're talking about, what are we talking about? COVID restrictions being lifted. Yes. So no, Roddy, leave the sisters out of this. No, so So here's the thing. I've been closed. I am classed as non-essential. See, I did this and all. Non-essential. Okay? I'm classed as non-essential. So I can't open until they say non-essential businesses can open. Even though it's a forest. But listen, they'll open and they'll have to shut it down again. That's what's going to happen, you know. So, and they're thinking, oh no, that's not going to happen this time. That's what happened last time. That's what happened the time before that. You know what I mean? Like, so I don't understand why these people can't go, okay, this isn't working. Let's look at what a country did that has worked, and let's do that. So I don't know if you guys are following the news, but India is hitting 500,000 cases a day. A day. The vaccinations are well on in the UK. The Republic of Ireland is way behind. There's no vaccinations. You know, it's like it's. Oh, are you? I'm opening tomorrow, Toad. That's that's what we were saying. So I think I'm getting my vaccination next week. I don't really care. So I'm eating the sweet. Me, Roddy. Yes, I am grudgingly in the UK. Yes, that's a politics thing. But yes, we are in the UK, but we are different. As in, you're in the UK, but you're in Scotland, so it's different than England and different than Wales. So it's a, it's all just a little bit different. So, you know, Brexit, COVID, Dixit. That's hard to say. It's hard to put Brexit and COVID together into the one word. Kegsit. Let's call it Kegsit. So, so will Scotland go for independence? Will that be the next thing? That's what I'm wondering about. You see, so that's the thing. It's complicated. Everything is complicated, and they just sort of seem to. Sure, we'll do this and everything will be okay. But it wasn't okay the last time. You know, it's like the good weather is going to keep it at bay for a little while. But come September, guys, it'll be pissing rain all the time. It'll be cold again. All these things are just going to start creeping in, you know. So, but that's the thing. If you get vaccinated, what difference does it make? Somebody tell me. You still have to wear a mask. Yes. You still have to socially distance. Yes. You're still not allowed to do all these things, right? Yeah. Christoph, are you peppy? Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure they are here as well, Roddy. I'm sure they are here. Like, so you can go and get vaccinated. This is what I'm about to say, John. I could go and get vaccinated on the NHS, but I'd have to go to Belfast and get it done. So, and then Siobhan got an email today from the local pharmacy, and it said, if you come right now, we can give you and your husband their vaccinations. And Siobhan was just about to get in the car to drive away to Portaferry. I think we'd all just go back and live in the woods myself. And so I was like, no, I can't, you know, because I have to go to work tomorrow and stuff. So so this, you know, this is the thing. So many people that I have been talking to are having reactions from the vaccination. I only know one person that has had a really bad reaction, but a lot of people are getting sick, and a lot of people are getting rashes and stuff like that. So I can't go and get a vaccination now. For example, there's your vaccination, and then not be fit to go to work tomorrow. You know, my opening day. So, sure, it'll do Wednesday. I have to go get new goggles as well. So, I already got them. I just need to collect them. So, Jim, I don't know what a mild is. Is it a cigar? Is it a blunt? Oh, boys! Woo! I'm going to say it took Doug a little while to come back with that one, but then I remembered he was on the school run. A mild beer. Did it? Like having the flu for 48 hours? Okay. Good to know, Pat. And there's no vaccination strong enough that can cure a politician. You got to remember that politicians are doing a job. So you have a job because you want to make money. That's the way it works. Yes. Yeah. Everybody goes to work because they need money. They need money. Yeah. Politicians go to work because they need more money than everybody else. They need it. It's ingrained in them. But I'm 43, Jim, and I've been called. So I only have to go over the road, you know. So it's like everybody. It's like a couple of weeks ago, everybody was going to be vaccinated, and they all got the call. And then what happened is that, for example, they said the same pharmacy said, "Oh, you know, they were told they're getting 100 vaccinations." They rang 100 people and said, "Come in for your vaccination at such and such a time." When the vaccinations turned up, there was only 50. You know, so. I had to ring all these people and tell them, no, actually, you're not getting vaccinated. It's like my t-shirt, Roddy. Indiana Doug, I bought the Jackson GS22 electric guitar. Don't know how to play it. I don't know how to play it. It's just something I always wanted to learn. Mark, thank you very much. Exactly, Pat. Exactly. And it's no different here. It's the world over, politicians are corrupt. They are the most corrupt people. Okay, and if they're not corrupt, they will do nothing because it is so biased towards the corrupt. Thank you, Michael. I don't have it yet. I won't be here till Wednesday. I ordered it today. I was going to get a second-hand one, but it was about. I was going to get the GS32, but it was like £200. But I got the GS22 for like 180 or something. So, Jim. Yes, crooked is the word. Sorry, I forgot about your other. I'm missing comments left, right, and center. Search and seek and destroy. It's a Metallica t-shirt. Yeah, I own it. I own it about. I have a lot of t-shirts. But I have these t-shirts, like, you know. I have t-shirts for a long time. I have t-shirts. A lot of my t-shirts are like 20 years old. You know what I mean? Yeah, Michael. I like your man Schwartz. I like Schwartz. He's good. Schwartz is good. But it's the window. It's probably the cat trying to get in. But what I did was I signed up to this Fender online training thing. You get for 14 days free, but it's really boring. I like your man Schwartz better. I think he's quite funny. Marty, is it? Marty Schwartz. I don't know, Pat. I don't have a clue about porting chainsaws or anything like that. It's pity some of the boys weren't on. Bayou boys. Doug, what's your man called that ports all the chainsaws? You the two guys you know. Oh, here. Indiana Doug has started a really cool Instagram page. Chainsaw Addicts. Have a look at it on Instagram, guys. It's cool. You might see some familiar faces. Some good videos on it, hey. So new, just little 20-second videos. But Pat, I don't know. Maybe some of you guys that do port jobs can Sorry, my dinner was just decided it wanted to come up and say hello for the evening. Guys, this t-shirt's probably 15 years old. Music is wind. Okay. I like Marty Schwartz. I like his style. I like the way he's. I'm doing his acoustic, so I'm on level 3. Good man, Jim. An Alice in Chains t-shirt. Alice in Chains are one of my favorite bands. Definitely were one of my favorite bands. I haven't listened to them in a while now, actually. In a while. See, now I'm in the mood to listen to some Alice in Chains, but it is like 10 o'clock at night, so I won't be listening to Alice in Chains. I'll be going to bed. From 1980, is it a Wham t-shirt, Roddy? Or is it who are them other guys? Bananarama. Is it Bananarama? Well, here's the thing, John. Here is the thing. Because of sorry, John, not you. I'm laughing at Roddy's comment. So here's the thing, right? I take 8,000 IUs of vitamin D every day. So I think the recommended amount is like 5,000 or something. So what I do is, because of the fibromyalgia and stuff, when I get up in the morning, the first thing I have is I have a fruit shake with a banana and frozen fruit, and I take a turmeric capsule, I take a multivitamin, I take 2 vitamin D capsules, and I take something for brain function as well, and I chuck it all into the NutriBullet, and I blend it all up, and I chug it into me as fast as I can. So I've been taking about 10,000 IUs. IUs is the measurement of vitamin, the vitamin measurement. But a standard tablet would be like 4,000. So what I will, and I've been doing that for a year. So when the whole COVID, not for a year. I've been doing it for about 3 years. So turmeric capsules, guys. Turmeric is an anti-inflammatory. Okay, so if you're suffering from pains and aches, and turmeric is really good at taking the swelling down around these joints and around these places. Okay, so it's turmeric and black pepper and curcumin, I think is what it's called. Okay, so you can't just take a big spoon of turmeric because it's rank. Okay, and it'll just go straight through you. So it needs to be stopped in your digestive tract. So that's why there's black pepper in it. So guys, for your aches and pains, turmeric is the bloody business. How do I know this? Besides from being anally bloody, researching this stuff, trying to find some way around fibromyalgia, is that if I miss a day, if I don't take it, I am like an old man hobbling about the place going, oh Jesus, oh, that's sore. Hey, I'm still hobbling about the place being an old man and stuff, but definitely. Spanish flu back in 1920, Spanish flu, World War I kicked off Spanish flu all around the world, killed 50 million people. And all these people, some were in France, all these soldiers with Spanish flu and everything, and they were all really, really sick in a field hospital. There was too much people in the hospital, so the nurses moved them outside on a really nice day, and the people who were outside recovered, and the people who were inside didn't. There you go. That's when they discovered that the vitamin D was effective in treating it. I think yeah, that's the thing, Pat. It's super important. I know it, Roddy. It's crazy. I'm subscribed to Channel 4 News on YouTube, so I get these like little 10-minute things. So little 10-minute news reports, and it is just this is one of the most populated countries in the world, right? For a start, 500,000 people a day are getting COVID. there's so many people dying that they can't do anything with them. Do you know what I mean? Like, we have no idea. We have no idea, guys. We're all in our developed worlds, in our developed countries, supposedly, okay? And I know exactly, Roddy, you know, imagine what is happening in Africa. Imagine what is happening in these slums, in all these big, huge countries, you know, in the favelas in Brazil and all these places. Hey, guys, we don't have a bloody clue. Okay, we don't have a clue. You know, we all have a roof above our heads and running water and toilets and stuff like that. You know, flush the toilet and your shite goes down the pipe. Do you know what I mean? I'll see if I can. I'm not really sure how to do it, Doug.
Hey. Wolves. See, picked up my kid. School. Listen, what's that noise?
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
Huh?
Ah!
Look at that. Well, he's everywhere.
No! Right, hang on a second. I need to figure out how to do that. Okay. So Doug just sent me a video of, right, okay. How do I share a screen on this? Does anybody know? I don't. I definitely don't know how to do that. That's very funny, Doug. Sorry, I don't know how to share the screen. I don't know how to share the screen. Live chat. No, that's not about chat. No, I have no idea how to share the screen. Maybe you can explain it to me. You know computers, right? No, I can't. I can't, because that means I need to. This is my phone. I'm doing it on the computer with a webcam, guys. So I don't. Oh yes, I can. You're right. I'm a dope. I'm a bloody dope. Sorry, Doug. Are you ready?
Hey. Wolves. See, picked up my kid. School. And listen, what's that noise? What is that noise? Huh? Oh, look at that. Researching this stuff, trying to. Well, he's everywhere. Ah!
Oh, that's so funny. That's so funny. I am so stupid. I can't believe I didn't think it just on my bloody phone. Guys, look. You can't force the wife in. It just comes when Wally's having fun. Oh, that's crazy. That's crazy. Oh, how cool. How cool. So I know, a nice little comic interlude. Thank you, Doug. Yeah, listen, we don't have a bloody clue, guys. We don't have a clue. Yeah, I'm challenged. Yes, there was a big sign outside my school that said "Slow children." That's funny, but that's funny. Tell your young fella he's a genius. A comic genius. I love it. I love it. Guys, listen. Very funny, guys. Very funny. Thank you very much. You have made me laugh a lot tonight. It's brilliant. It's absolutely brilliant, guys. These live feeds are class crack. They're so much fun. They're so much fun. Hey, imagine you know, it was like a Zoom call. Except it was live on Facebook as well. They are mental. So yeah, I know. Imagine up to the mountains I will go. That is, you know, there's no big enough bits of water here, I don't think, unless you started shooting people off the bow. It's just, I know. And then they're talking about, you know, there's an Indian variant now. You know, it has mutated. So there's a Brazilian. There's a double mutation in India. It's like, I was reading somewhere, somebody was telling me, my cousins are all scientists, you know, so they're into biology and genetics and stuff like that. So they were saying that somebody she knows is a virologist. Pat, thank you very much. Pleasure as always. And they were saying that basically vaccines are not going to work because this thing is just going to mutate and mutate and mutate and mutate and mutate. So what do we do? Fire up the 2-stroke, cut all the zombies in half. So what else would you be at on a Friday night, guys? Listen. We are all slight mutations. That is the truth. That is the truth. The vaccine will work and everything will be okay. And we're all going to get power saws for Christmas and axes. And I'm going to lose my hand. No, I'm not even going to say that. So I'm going to get more axes. More axes, more axes, more axes. I'm actually thinking of testing the home base axe, right? And what I have bought, guys, is I have bought the cheapest pole saw on Amazon, right? Not a 2-stroke pole saw, but an extendable pole saw. Okay, so we're going to have a look at that. Now, I know I did a pole saw because I do have a silky pole saw. So I bought another one. So anyway, listen, guys, stop stroking my ego. Love it. Absolutely brilliant, guys. You have been amazing. Love it. Thank you very much, guys. That's all I can say. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being a subscriber. Thanks for watching me ramble and talk shite. Thank you, guys. Get on over, click that bell, click that notification for that premiere that's coming out on Sunday at 6. Okay, I'll see you in the comments. Stay frosty.